In this video, we are going to review the IVR Designer. An IVR, or Interactive Voice Response, is an automated message that allows leads to interact with the phone system. Leads can select from a menu of automated prompts in order to be routed to the most appropriate source. For example, callers may hear a message prompting them to press 1 to speak with a representative or press 2 to leave a message. IVRs can be used to gather information and transfer callers to the correct destination. To create an IVR, click on the Administration tab, select Inbound in the left side menu, and then click IVR Designer. To create a new IVR, click Create IVR. Enter a name for your IVR and a brief description, and then click Create. Configure your interactive voice response here. In Initial Message, choose the first audio message that a lead will hear when they are connected to the IVR. Select an audio recording by clicking the blue speaker icon, or use a text-to-speech message by clicking this box and selecting from the drop-down menu. Repeat IVR shows the number of times that this initial audio message will be repeated if the caller does not make a valid selection or chooses an invalid option. If you select 0, the initial message will be played just one time. Next, select a timeout message. This is an audio message that will be played after a designated number of seconds if there is no response from a lead. In timeout seconds, designate the number of seconds that the system will wait after the initial audio message completes before the timeout message is played. For example, if you select Repeat once and timeout seconds as 10 seconds, the system will play the initial audio message twice and wait 10 seconds before playing the timeout message. In Timeout Route, select where the call will be routed after the timeout message is played. You can choose to add another audio message once the timeout route is initiated. Enable time condition if you want the IVR to only be available during certain hours. Once you have enabled time condition, you must select a call time option. Select the contact schedule that you want to assign to this IVR. Please note, the IVR will only be accessible during the day and time range specified in this contact schedule. To have the IVR enabled 24/7, disable time condition. Please select the time zone that will be used for this IVR. Calls that reach the IVR outside of the designated call time will be routed to the unavailable destination. Unavailable destination only applies if time condition is enabled. You can route calls that reach the IVR outside of the call time to any of these options. For example, you can route the call to an external phone number. Invalid message is the message that is played when the user enters an invalid response. In invalid destination, choose where the call will be routed if the lead does not make a valid selection by the time the initial message is done playing. Again, the timeout route is initiated if you receive no response from a lead. The invalid destination is initiated if you receive an invalid response from a lead. Under Events, designate an action for each of the numbers on the dial pad. After hearing the initial message, leads will make a selection based on their needs. After selecting an event for a number, select an option from the drop-down menu if applicable. In this example, leads can press 1 to make a payment, press 2 to be connected with an agent, or press 3 to be routed to a voicemail box. Any key that is not configured in Events will be considered an invalid destination. If you select Get Payment for one of your digits, be sure to select a payment gateway down below. Below, you can see which DIDs, IVRs, and campaigns are associated with this IVR. When you are done configuring your IVR, click Submit. You have now created an interactive voice response. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.